Hello everyone. Welcome. And yeah, it's a more serious video that I'm gonna talk, and I'm just gonna talk a little bit. Hopefully, it will be short about um, the hardship of the K-pop industry and how it's affected two of my ultimate group just in last week. Um, so if you've been here and watched several of my videos, you know that TEENTOP and VIXX and ACE is three of my ultimate bias group. Um, and last week, first news that come in was ChunJi is gonna join the military. Um, so yeah, it's like that was kind of a shock because he was not like too at the age of like need to go into military, because Cap the leader is the oldest and he's was due to like go in military by this year, and we was thinking like I feel like every angel was thinking like, oh yeah, they gaining some popularity, maybe we can have like a comeback album before um they need to go to military, but um, that didn't happen. I think that it like in the business standpoint makes sense. Um, all these things probably already planned out like long ago, and they only plan like all this special state and special content for people to watch, and didn't think that they will get that much of attention. I think it's could consider the just bad management. Bad top media is not the best. I used to think top media was good, but ever since l.joe left, due to top media not allowing him to act and do what he want, I was like, no, there's not really a good. I don't think there's that, like, if you want to count a good agency in K-pop industry, you probably couldn't find probably even one. Like, all of them are kind of bad. So and after that, talking about l.joe lab Teen Top, after that I received news of HongBin leaving VIXX, and that was also another shock. And yeah, I really want to talk about that. Um, so, you know, because I stand Teen Top like long time ago and go through l.joe leaving Teen Top, and so I guess my body have already prepared for this kind of new. I know that a group that go past 7 year is, you know, eventually something, eventually everything good will come to an end. And I prepare myself, but because you never know, um, be, at least from my experience, like I when I follow Teen Top, they have such strong chemistry, and I was like, I believe they would never broke up. And well, what happened, you remember. l.joe left. Of course, the rest of the team still stick together. Now it's 10 year, but with military coming up, and they I guess in their concert they also said like, don't, we will, yeah, it's like, I think in their concert is there's a vibe of like uncertainty of future, and we don't know. But like, there's I say all this stuff like in several different video, but now I want to just like put it all together. But through my experience with Teen Top, I and there's a lot of regret. Like, ChunJi could have a solo debut. He's so good with vocal. He's have visual, he have everything. Like, I'm surprised he never have a solo um, album coming out. But like, there's a lot of regret. But at the same time, I said one that I know how hard the industry is. The industry is always looking for new face, always have more talent coming in. The market is saturated. There's people can only like that many songs and listen to that many songs in a day, and it's really hard to stand out. So I guess a lot, I don't know in which video, but I was talking about Teen Top. Basically, I was saying that as long as they satisfy with what they accomplish, and as long as they figure out way um, a second, a second different stream of income, um, when they are finished with their idol career, I'll be happy and see um, that they are happy, and have at least like a stable future ahead of them. Um, because with that mindset, seeing HongBin leaving VIXX, of course, I was like, this is not fair, because his scandal, from what I heard and from what I see, it's like it started with a misunderstanding. Of course, he was drunk on broadcast and talk smack like every other streamer do. He wasn't like really like attack other idol. He was like directly talking bad about one specific remix that depend on people's ear. It could be good, could be not good. So it's not like he say bad thing about a group and it was blow out proportion. It was called a whole scandal, and I think there's like the agency was firstly was not happy about it. There was like I think in that night, I heard story in that night that someone was like, if you want to say something like that, like you leave the company and kind of thing. And it's been a while since that scandal happened, but they finally, um, he's finally left VIXX. And I don't know, like people say that, the official statements say that he wants to leave. And from his point of view, I can understand like, idol is put on such a pedestal of perfectness that they're not allowed to even have like an opinion about anything. Um, like even some idol was attacked online with hate comment because supporting feminism. So like it's like you I feel like in this industry they are not treated as people. And I think Hongbin was thinking that firstly he's probably not seeing that the company gonna push for his promotion anytime soon. Like this whole time, Jellyfish did not like promote him as much as other member. He always kind of didn't have as much line, and yeah, I feel like he feel the neglect from the company. And also like I don't think he's very happy with the way his company treat his scandal. And he want to like be able to talk to his fan, continue streaming, which is one of his passion. But I do think that there's pressure from the side, from the other side as well. I feel like there is some pressure there that's want to push him out, even though the company say that he want to leave, and we decide to, you know, um, accept his departure. I don't think that's 100% true. Recently, I heard about Alexander Yukis talk about basically get kicked out of the group for not being popular enough. and people look back and was like, oh yeah, the official statement back then was also like he wanted to leave the group, and now he shared that he wasn't, he's got literally got kicked out. And you realize that the industries could be really cold-blooded. Like 8 year, more than 8 year HongBin with Jellyfish, and have contributed so much to the company. Once again, the first group of the company. Um, and even though if he's like not as popular as a member, he's still like integral part of VIXX. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I I don't I I is yeah, the the future for VIXX as six is gloom now that that happened. Um, I'm not I'm not in the best mood. But yeah, because like he now be able to stream and follow his dream, and I know that he probably will have regret, just like every other idol. Their number one passion probably singing and make everyone happy. But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of still, firstly, kind of in denial, secondly, kind of still numb and like just thinking like, oh, happy thought. He he at least right now maybe feel a little bit freedom and happy, and I hope his stream did well and we'll be able to support him, just like how Neo and ChunJi have their own cafe and making money through that. Um, yeah, being idol is hard, and you think being a fan, you can, I don't know. I think sometimes I'm a very realistic person. I I I, I don't live. I have past days that I live in fantasy. I see everything for what it is, and being idol is not an easy career. I think because I enjoy idol so much, my boyfriend sometimes like, why don't you become an idol? I was like, firstly, I'm old. Secondly, it's a horrible career, and I really support who chased after that dream, but I also know that it's just not. Sometimes it's not worth it. It's a stressful, and the public can turn on you at any moment for any reason. And there's people that do things controversially, but somehow, as long as you cannot predict the public, you know, there's thing that's happened to a group, like, I guess let's talk about like um cultural appropriation. Like, thing that's happened to a group like 80s with the cornrow. Like, you can see that the fan was like having pressure on the company to get a apologize. But recently I see Jessie also have like cornrow on her dancer in her music video, and somehow no one talk about it. At least like all the big Korean media, no one talk about it. No one talk about that was a controversial choices. And yeah, the public is hard, and you can never tell what they want, what they like. And even if everyone like you, there's still some people who really hate you. There's so much stress. Um, I don't know what I'm talking about. I just because Ravi having a release um, with Usopp and Jerry, um, and I was like about to react to it, but then I was like, no, I don't feel like, maybe next week, we can react to that, but not this week. I'm not feeling in the mood to be able to like react to Ravi at the moment, because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's it's hard being a K-pop fan sometimes. There's You invest so much emotionally, and then stuff happen that's beyond your control, and you wonder, and beyond your control and beyond the idol control, and it's just we like to think that everything lasts forever, especially younger fan, which is, you know, a lot of fan of idol is younger. They are in high school, middle school. Like they don't see the hardship of the idol world just yet. They don't see group breaking up, member leaving, disbandment, basically fade into obscurity. That often they follow a group and they think that this is gonna be forever. And the slap of reality is that it's not. Yes. Um. I'm gonna say that of course I'm sad, but I'm not. I'm not. It's gonna take time to fall in to this. It's gonna slowly, like, I feel like the way I'm feeling sad is more like when I'm looking back at memory, when we're looking back at envy of VIXX or Teen Top back when they was all whole. Um, it's a weird feeling, especially Teen Top. Like they still releasing song afterward of the member leaving, so you're like having a whole, you see the whole when they perform old song, and you come back to the old song, you're like, oh, there was a member that's living. Anyway, so that's just what I feel. um yeah, I just figure some might want to, I don't know. I hope that like there's people that, you know, in that, I don't know if I can help, but I'm here to like feel like at least like provide like a little bit of reality to think about. Like they are, VIXX are, and Teen Top are, um, you know, still have a future, and they still able to do well in the future. All of them have make a name for themselves enough in the industry, that they can fall back and do something that still like attract enough people to make money and have a stable career. And I know the music passion, the performance, song, the the bright reality of idolhood, uh, that might not gonna be in the horizon anymore. Or I mean, some people still can hope. I mean, like let's talk like similar to Monster X, like HongBin might debut as a solo artist, and and maybe one day Jellyfish will take them back, or all the other member leave Jellyfish and join Groovin, and they can be VIXX together again. Um, but yeah, well, I hope that I help someone. I hope that maybe feel a little bit better knowing that, I don't know. I hope that this video somehow be able to ease someone's mind, and that's it. All right. Goodbye.